All right, we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, or whatever day you're watching this. We're super excited because this is a 20-minute short, sweet, and spicy flow, and we are going to tap into one of our favorite goddesses, Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance and beauty. And yeah, we're really excited.
Let's get started.
All right, let's get started standing today at the top of the mat. Let's start in a mountain pose. Take the feet a little hips width distance here. Have a little more space for the hips, more stability, and place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Close the eyes. And begin to tap into the breath. Let everything go that came before this. Let everything be that will come after this. Take a moment to arrive in the present moment. And let's take one deep breath together. Inhale through the nose, fill up. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. And from here, take the hands to the hips and just begin to start circling the hips around in big circles. You can take a bend in the knees. Really begin to tap into this feminine energy, this circular, watery, flowy movement. You can take the feet a little bit wider if you like and bend into the knees. Really get those hips forward to the side, back and side. And then go ahead and reverse those circles now. And now let's just sink all the way down into our yogi squat here. You can use a block under the booty if you like. And your hips may feel a little bit tight here. You may fall over like Shannon and come back into it with a smile. Just notice what the hips feel like. Mine feel super tight as we rock side to side. Return to this. And then plant the hands on the ground, take a wide leg forward fold, rock side to side, maybe catch the elbows, completely release the head and the neck, shaking it yes and no. And then roll up to stand bone by bone. And when you arrive, reach both arms up. And exhale, hands come through heart center. And now take the feet hips width distance, and we'll start in our Utkatasana, our fierce pose. So sink the hips down and back into a chair. Weight is in the heels. Draw the belly in. Drop the shoulders down the back. Maybe take the hands a little bit nice and wide here. Adding a little more space into the shoulders. Keep sinking down, and let's pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Sink a little bit deeper for 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold, let it go. And we'll inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back with your left foot, drop the knee, untuck the toes, inhale, rise up, low crescent lunge. Sink that left hip forward as you energetically pull that right hip back. And then cactus the arms, shine the heart forward, draw the elbows down and back as you just allow the body to sink into this. Tap into the breath. And then plant the hands, tuck the back toes under, step back to your plank. And we'll hold here for 10 seconds. So get nice and comfortable. You can always drop the knees. Please listen to your body, meet it where it's at. Shine the heart forward, lengthen and strengthen the legs, reaching the heels to the back for 3, 2, and 1. Lower slowly all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, forehead comes to the mat. Press into the feet and the pelvis to rise up, cobra. peeling the heart off the ground. And exhale, forehead to the mat. This time, take the hands out nice and wide, come up onto the fingertips. As we inhale, cobra. Still feel those feet planting down into the ground. Exhale, drop the left shoulder down, gaze over to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder down, gaze to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, release forehead to the mat. Hands return next to the chest. Tuck the toes under. Strengthen the entire body as we press up to a plank and back to a downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. And then step the left foot forward, lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise up to your low crescent lunge on this side. Really squeeze the right side of the booty to press the right hip forward, sinking into that left knee. Keep the belly into the spine like you're wearing a corset here, knitting the ribs in, and then cactus the arms. And breathe. Try to soften into the left hip here. Last breath in. Final breath out. Plant the hands, step up to a forward fold at the top of the mat. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down to the feet to find your Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center, twist over to the right. Left elbow hooks onto the right knee. Drop the hips down just 2 more inches. Draw the heart towards the hands. Take the gaze up. Open the arms out wide if you like. And then inhale, come through center, Utkatasana, reach the arms forward. Exhale, twist the other way. Right elbow hooks on the left knee. Sink those hips down. Heart shines towards the hands. Open the arms out wide if you'd like. Take the gaze up. Last breath in. Final breath out. Let's come into our fierce pose for 3 more seconds. We've got it. And then exhale, stand up, hands come to heart center. Take a deep exhale. Let's take the feet out wide again and dropping into our yogi squat. See what that feels like. Maybe a little more space here. Just noticing, no judgment. Rocking side to side. We can take a heart opener here, playing the right hand down, left arm reaches up. But shift a little weight back into the left foot here. You can also take a bind, bending the elbows, catching the wrists behind the back. Keep taking the gaze up and breathe. Spiegel is sneezing behind the camera. And then release that. Let's move into the other side. Left hand plants down, right arm reaches up. Again, shift weight into that right leg. So we have equal weight in both feet. And if you like to take that bind, you can bend the elbows, catch the hands behind the leg. Take the gaze up. Feel that right collarbone nice and wide. And from here, hands come back to heart center. Let's inhale, press all the way up to stand. Take the feet a little bit wider, sinking down into our goddess pose now. Hands come to heart center, and then we pulse down just an inch. The knees are pressing towards the back, weight is in the heels, collarbone spread wide. And continue to pulse, feeling the fire in the legs holding us up strong for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Sink a little bit deeper for 1. Exhale, shake the legs out, stand up nice and tall in a mountain pose at the top of the mat.
Inhale, rise your arms up, shine your heart, baby back bend. And exhale, take it to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back, plank. Shifting the weight back and forth, find your center here. Then ground the left knee onto the mat, turn it out and come into gate pose. So rise up, right toes pointing forward, hands are reaching up high. And then grounding your left palm onto the mat, come into that nice side body stretch. Feeling a line of energy out from your heels all the way to all the way through your fingertips. Grounding down, coming back through center and taking it to the other side. So left leg will extend, rise up. Deep breath here. And then ground your right palm into the mat. Left arm reaches by your ear, coming into the full expression of the stretch. Experimenting with what it feels like to drop that shoulder back a little bit. Creating more space for your heart, more room to breathe. And then use your core to rise you back up. Reach up. And then come onto all fours. Moving through our cat-cow. So dropping the belly, shine your heart, shoulders wrap back. And then exhale, pressing the ground away, coming into your cat pose. Connecting movement with breath. This is a great asana to experiment with creativity, to check in with how your body's feeling. Focusing the awareness on your spine. Option to take barrel rolls, to take circles. We're continuing to focus on the breath and the movement of your spine as we move here together for about the next 20 seconds. Speeding it up, slowing it down, these are all just options to explore. And then slowly preparing to come back to center. We're gonna tuck our toes and lift our knees just about 2 inches off the mat. Again, drawing that belly button to spine to activate the core. If you'd like to add in breath of fire, that can be a great way to power us up this mid-afternoon. Your body, your practice. And we're gonna be here for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back, downward facing dog. Walking it out, lowering one heel to the mat and then the other. Inhale to rise the right leg high up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, hold here. And then step it through, rising up into your high crescent lunge on the inhale. Moving our arms back into goalposts to open the heart. And then we'll ground the palms back into the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches high up to the sky, taking that nice side body twist. Moving back through center, step back into your plank. Take the flow if you wish. And then inhale, left leg rises high up to the sky. Knee to nose, crunch in, hold. And then step it through, rise up on the inhale. Feeling the legs zip up together, feeling strong and stable here. And then create the space to open your heart by coming into goalposts. Reach the arms forward and then ground the right palm into the mat as you reach the left fingertips high up to the sky. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. And then we'll ground both palms back into the mat. Take it back into our plank. And then lower all the way down onto the mat. Coming into our Sphinx Pose, we're going to create a 90-degree angle with both of our arms. So forearms are firmly planted into the mat. Feeling the shoulders drop back. And noticing your heart rate slow down here. Checking in with your foundation, the tops of your feet, your pelvis, and your heart opening as your shoulders peel back. If you'd like to take this a little bit deeper, you're welcome to extend the palms out in opposite directions and press up into your seal pose. Really breathing deeply here. This can be a great pose to feel more. And then if you're in seal pose, coming back into Sphinx, grounding the forearms into the mat, and then press up into your tabletop pose, and then come to stand directly on top of your knees. We're going to move into camel pose here. So roll the shoulders up and back. I invite you to tuck your toes first, and then to interlace the fingers behind your back instead of placing them at the base of your spine. So feeling your shoulders drop back. Gaze can be closed or looking directly in front of you. Try to bring those palms together and checking in to make sure that your core is engaged to protect the low back. You can stay here, or if you'd like to come into your full expression of camel, I invite you to do so now. Grabbing onto one ankle and then the other. Dropping the head back just a tad to get that throat opener in. Three more deep breaths here. And then on the next exhale, we'll engage the core to slowly rise out of this. Hands coming onto your hips. And then sinking back into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Doing a few more final spine stretches. Reach the arms high up to the sky. Exhale, ground the left palm into the mat, right fingertips reach up and over, side body stretch. Pinky can turn down and then shoulder drop back. Notice what that does for you. So you're energetically pointing your finger down, allowing to create this space to help that shoulder drop back. Moving through the other side, we'll rise up, look up, and then ground the right fingertips into the mat, left fingertips reach up and over. Making that micro adjustment of pointing the pinky down towards the mat, Then dropping your shoulder back towards the wall behind you. Gaze goes wherever is most comfortable. A few more deep breaths here. Last one we'll do together. Inhale deeply through the nose. Loud, audible exhale through the mouth. Rising back up through center. Backstroke the left palm behind your back, creating almost like a kickstand behind your spine. And then right palm will ground into your left thigh. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and then exhale, take the twist by looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, rise back up through center, taking it to the other side. Finding length with your spine on the inhale. And then on the exhale, deepening the twist. And then when you feel complete, slowly coming out of it, placing the palms on your thighs to ground down or up to receive. Thanking yourself for showing up to your mat this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whenever you're watching this practice. And then we'll close together with one deep breath. Inhaling, rising up. Exhale, drawing the palms to heart center. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all.
Woo. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Drink a lot of water and keep tapping into that goddess Lakshmi energy.